Story structure. The hero's journey. The story circle. Save the cat. They're not arbitrary constructs. They're based on patterns found in thousands of years of storytelling. No matter the genre, language,
Buongiorno,
or era, these patterns have created expectations.
I was not expecting that.
Storytelling is most successful when it meets these expectations.
나름 운치가 있네. 정원에는 비가 우린 위스키를.
But also challenges them. So what are these expectations? And how does a movie like Bong Joon-ho's Parasite follow the patterns, while creating its own path? Let's find out. Before we descend into story structure, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell, and we'll deliver the next video straight to your door. Parasite is a social satire about a poor family conning their way into lives of luxury by working for a wealthy family. Led by their son Gi-woo, the Kim family attempts to lift themselves out of poverty. While Bong and Jin's script gives each character an important role to play, Gi-woo is the driving force. Let's track his journey from a place of idealism
야, 이거 진짜 상징적인 거네.
into utter ruin. Parasite subverts the 15 story beats in the Save the Cat beat sheet to deliver a groundbreaking story. With the script imported into Studio Binder, let's see how Parasite saves the cat while dooming everyone else. Let's begin with the first beat, the opening image. This beat establishes a snapshot of the world as the story begins, and oftentimes it mirrors the final shot or scene of the film. Parasite opens with this shot. Take note of it. It'll be important in the end.
뭐 이래서 국까지 놀러봤어? 야, 김기태.
이거 커피나라 투지.
This is a really effective shot and scene. In a single minute, we understand the family's lot in life, and their motivation to rise out of the gutter, so to speak. Next comes the theme-stated beat. This is the guiding principle for the film, and often leads the hero through their journey. In this scene, we get the perfect visualization of the Kim family's situation. Gi-woo's plan is to work hard enough to lift his family out of poverty.
이거 좀 한번 보세요들. 우리도 이 속도라면 오늘 중에 이거 다 끝낼 수 있을 것 같은데. 오늘 돈 다 받는 거죠.
And the theme is clear. Gi-woo believes that upward mobility is possible. And as we'll see, Gi-woo will follow this belief no matter the consequences. With the theme established, now we set up the main story pieces. In these scenes, we get to know our hero, or heroes in this case, the status quo of their lives, and why we should root for them. Take this scene. When a woman from the pizza shop tries to dock the family's pay,
구체적으로 뭐가 문제예요?
라인이 아주 더럽게 접혔죠?
Gi-woo shows us his capacity for charm and deceit.
이참에 알바생 새로 뽑으실 생각 없으세요?
누나, 우리 사람 뽑아야 돼.
원래 알바는 자르세요. 해고 페널티를 주시라고.
내일 정식으로다가 면접 보러 가겠습니다. 몇 시가 좋을지.
아니 저기 잠깐만. 일단 생각을 좀 해보고.
그러면 저희 박스 돈부터.
It also conveys his smarts, which will come into play shortly. Despite his attempts to get someone fired, we empathize with Gi-woo. At this point, we know what he wants, and what he's willing to do to get it. There are similar scenes that help set up the other members of the Kim family, their past, their unique skills, and perspectives. All of these scenes lead us to the next beat. With the setup complete, the plot needs the catalyst. With the catalyst, a person, place, or thing sets the plot in motion. In this case, Gi-woo's friend Min offers Gi-woo the opportunity he's been looking for, a well-paying job tutoring a member of the affluent Park family.
네가 내 대신 얘 과외 선생님 좀 해줘라, 영어.
그게 뭔 소리야?
부잣집 과외야, 돈도 많이 줘. 그래, 애도 착해.
We can see how establishing Gi-woo's cleverness in the previous beat sets us up perfectly for this catalyst. After the catalyst comes the debate. It's the moment when the hero falls into doubt. Gi-woo doesn't think he's good enough to tutor the girl, or whether he can fake being a college student.
야, 너 학교에 친한 과 친구들 많잖아. 굳이 왜 나 같은 백수한테 부탁을 하냐?
But he ultimately accepts it, and it's not long until he takes on an even more active role. This is the opportunity to earn money and status Gi-woo's been looking for. If the debate was the question, this is the answer: the break into two. This is where the hero takes their first steps to achieving their goal right before we break into Act 2.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 사모님.
Not only does Gi-woo land the tutoring job,
액수는 뭐 민혁쌤 때랑 똑같이 하려다가 물가 상승률 봐서 약간 올렸어요.
감사합니다.
우리 다송이는 완전 예술가 체질인데 요거 한번 보세요.
진짜 상징적이다. 진짜 센데요.
그래서 그런 건지 그동안 미술쌤도 여러 명 바꿔가면서 해봤는데요.
he accelerates his plan by bringing his sister into the con.
제가 사람 하나가 휙 하고 떠올랐는데 이름이 제시카. 맞다. 제시카.
It becomes clear Gi-woo's endgame is to get everyone in his family employed. This helps him with his want, which is to earn money. But what does he need? That's what we'll get into with the B story. The B story is the helper story. Whether it's a love interest, a mentor, or a guide, this character helps the hero test the theme and shows them what they need. In Parasite, the closest thing we have to a mentor is Gi-taek, Gi-woo's father. We learn about various business ventures Gi-taek has had over the years and how they failed.
아, 아빠 발레 뛴 적 있었지?
그치?
치킨 망하고 대만 카스테라 오픈 전에 그 사이 한 6개월?
아니지. 카스테라 망한 뒤지 발레스.
If the theme of Parasite is the belief that upward mobility is possible, Gi-taek's career failures suggest that this premise is false. You can work hard and still end up in poverty. This is what Gi-woo needs to understand before it's too late. And we move into the next beat. Fun and games. This beat is a sequence of scenes where the heroes explore the new world. In this case, we see the Kims con their way into the Park family's good graces.
제시카, 외동딸, 일리노이, 시카고. 과 선배는 김치 먹고는 네 사촌.
제시카 쌤도 다음에 봬요.
네, 감사합니다 선배님.
Gi-taek learns how to drive a Mercedes-Benz.
그 요거는 이제 터치로 하는 것 같은데.
터치가 아니고 이거 막 돌리라 그러는 것 같은데.
야, 예.
오.
선생님.
역시 코너링이 훌륭하시네요.
아이, 쉬워 보이도 이런 게 아주 기본적이면서도.
Next, they need to bring in the Kim matriarch, Jung-suk. The family fools the Parks that the current housekeeper, Moon Gwang, has tuberculosis. Moon is let go, and Jung-suk steps in. During the fun and games beat, we see the Kims at their most deceitful and their most successful. After all, it's all fun and games, for now. Which leads us directly to the midpoint. This is the point of no return in the plot.
나 그냥 집에 남아서 영어 공부하면 안 돼? 케빈쌤 모시라 해서?
그래 다혜야, 이게 단순한 캠핑이 아니잖아.
그치?
네가 누나가 돼가지고 동생 생일에 빠지면 되겠어?
절대 안 되지.
The Parasite script is 141 pages long, and everything changes on page 71. Literally at the midpoint. As the Kims enjoy the perks of a successful con, their new lives are looking good. They've reached Easy Street.
나름 운치가 있네. 정원에는 비가 우린 위스키를.
But then, the doorbell rings.
저는 여기서 아주 오래 일했던 사람이에요.
With their positions assumed to be secure, everything is flipped on its head. This is the moment that Parasite takes a sharp turn, from the path we expected into completely foreign territory. In this beat, our hero's troubles are just getting started. Now, the bad guys close in.
밑에 뭘 놓고 가신 거예요?
같이 내려가 보시겠어요?